The people that run these companies are what I call culture vultures. They feed off the misery of my people, and these culture vultures make millions off the deaths of black bodies. And they do this while saying all the time, Black Lives Matter. Well, if they support Black Lives Matter, then why in the world are they glorifying Black death? Can you believe it? That's right, I'm still here, living inside this tent for 100 days, from November the 20th to February 28th, bringing to you the issues and awareness that you need to know about the violence on the south side of Chicago, but also to build a community center on this much needed block called O Block. It's called O Block because it's named after a young man named O.D. Perry, who was shot and killed. The gangs took the O in his name and started calling it O Block. Well, we like the O, but we're gonna change it to Opportunity Block. I wanna thank Fox for the opportunity that they've given me every single day to bring to America Rooftop Revelations, to share with you my thoughts, viewpoints, and opinions on matters as it relates to Chicago violence and issues that impact our great country. Drill music has been making the news lately. The New York City mayor recently blamed drill music for the rise in violence, including the killing of 2 young rappers in New York. Though the issue is making the news now, there's nothing new about this for us here on the south side of Chicago, nothing new at all. Right before me is the very home of drill music. Right in front of me are the projects where it all started. I know of all the rappers. I've worked with them all. I'm not going to name them in this video because I don't think they're the main problem for what we're experiencing here. Here's why. The kids were born into abject poverty. The worst kind of poverty in America, a poverty prison, so to speak, where they're surrounded by violence and gang banging and drugs. It's all they see. They can't see the outside. Their culture, as they grow up, they can't even see it because of gangs. Many of these kids never go more than 4 blocks north, south, west, or east out of their own neighborhood. And drill music is all they know sometimes. Right before me, in the early 2010s, drill artists developed this new style of delivering the lyrics in a deadpan, monotone vocal style. While this delivery style is very understated, the lyrics are not. They're violent, really violent. Drill means drill. The rappers mean violent. They threat each other with rival gangs and rival rappers, and the result is death. Drill music is a major problem of what keeps the violence going on the south side of Chicago. And what makes drill music even worse is that many of my kids at Project Hood grew up believing that drill music is the real, the most authentic world. Drill music undermines the very work that we try to do at Project Hood. Matter of fact, all the work that we do is about being positive. But I don't put most of the blame on these rappers. What made drill music so powerful and what gave drill music its staying power in America are the music corporations. The people that run these companies are what I call culture vultures. They feed off the misery of my people, and these culture vultures make millions off the deaths of black bodies. And they do this while saying all the time, Black Lives Matter. Well, if they support Black Lives Matter, then why in the world are they glorifying Black death? The senselessness of shootings and killings, black bodies become some of the music's lyrics. Sometimes I can't even wrap my head around all of the senselessness. Sometimes I just have to take a step back and look at the whole picture. Ever since I set up our ministry in this neighborhood over 20 years ago, I've been fighting post-60 liberalism. These liberal folks thought that they knew how to fix our neighborhood. They know what's best. They bragged about how they were helping us when in reality they were curating black dependency. They bragged about how they were investing in our neighborhood when we clearly don't see any fruits of the so-called investment around here at all. In other words, these liberals exploited black pain for their own personal and professional prestige. They never paid the price for the damage they did to our communities. We would have been way better off had they never tried to help us in the first place. That's a fact. Now I'm seeing the very same thing here with drill music and the corporations and radio stations that profit off this music. These corporate folks, they're all doing the same thing that these liberals do. They come in, they take this music, they put it on the air, they glorify it. That's a part of our culture. Are you kidding me? Killing rappers? You think that's a part of our culture? These people make millions off these lyrics. And I know it's millions because they pay these dirt poor rappers millions for their lyrics. What dirt poor kid in the hood is going to say no? What other options do these kids have that gets them wealth, insane wealth overnight? I don't hold these kids totally responsible for their lyrics. I hold them responsible for the lyrics, but not totally responsible, because if it were not for these corporations keeping the music alive and profiting off of the dead bodies, then what we're seeing, what we're experiencing, we would not even be seeing it at all. I want to talk about this because this really fires me up. This drill music is exactly what I've been fighting against for 22 years. I've been trying to teach kids here in America the values in our hood, what values and principles are about. I've been saying to them how important it is to take advantage of opportunities and make the best of their lives in the midst of poverty, trying to let them know that they can do it. And then here we are in the grasp of this post-60s liberalism and these bad policies. And we have to go against this drill music that teaches the opposite values. And I have to give eulogies for drill music victims. It makes the work that we're doing very difficult. So we need to expose these corporations, these radio DJs, for what they truly are, culture vultures. They feed off the black pain. That's what they're doing. They're feeding off black pain, culture vultures. As for me, the work continues every single day. My team and I will never stop our work. We know we are doing the right thing. We know these corporations and radio stations have all the money in the world and will dismiss our complaints. Let them. But we will never stop doing our work. The culture vultures promise death. We promote life. We promote doing it a better way, but not these culture vultures. They're only interested in the money. They don't care about black lives. They don't care about young black men killing one another. Use the word ops and the N-word as much as you want. Degrade women as much as you want. Here, take this money. We'll pay you over and over and over again. Why? Because that's what culture vultures do. That's all I want to say about this. As I always say, thank you, Fox, for another opportunity to bring you my thoughts, viewpoints, and opinions, to share with you an America Rooftop Revelations. Thank you to Eli Steele for producing such a wonderful show. Thank you to Terrell for filming. And as I always say, another Rooftop Revelation. And until tomorrow, God bless you. God bless America. Peace.